Hi, my name's Cherie and I'm here today to discuss the maths phenomena of nature in relation to symmetry. The topic I've selected today is really aimed at ages 4 to 5, so kindergarten to prep. I feel children of this age are interested when they're fully engaged in an activity or a new task. It's important children of this age understand symmetry, so maybe start with what is symmetry. Symmetry is when a shape or an object is equally the same when folded in half. For example, if an object is to be folded in half, it would equally match on both sides. So I have a quick demonstration that may help you utilise during a group discussion or a math time before moving on to extension activities. So simply just hold up a piece of A4 paper, hold it up to your class and ask them, what happens when we fold this piece of paper in half? After receiving your responses from the children, explain now how it becomes a symmetrical shape and how each side matches equally. So hold up the folded piece of paper and show the children that each side has equally matched, so it now becomes a symmetrical shape and it's also still an A4 piece of paper. To help engage the children in the topic of nature symmetry, I have a children's story which all of you may be very familiar with, The Very Hungry Caterpillar. I find that children can really relate to this popular children's book. The story is typically known, obviously, for its the life cycle of a butterfly and helping children understand good foods and sometimes foods. But if we just take a step back, we can really open up a new box and really match the aspect of symmetry to nature, which is also hidden within this story. I'm just going to have a quick flicker through just to the page with the fruit. It might be an easy way to demonstrate to the children about symmetrical fruits, and if you cut them in half, they do have a symmetrical feature to them. We also have a look at the last page, which has the picture of the butterfly. Now, there is a symmetrical feature to a butterfly where it matches patterns, colours, shapes, stripes. Each side of the butterfly does have a symmetrical feature, so it is another way to demonstrate that to your children before moving on to extension activities. Now, I have prepared, some of you may have access to a smartboard facility within your educational workplace. It's a great way to use as a resource to demonstrate with your children activities. So I have prepared some activities to extend from the Very Hungry Caterpillar book and really expand on symmetry. And I've utilised Smart Notebook, which is a smartboard program that the children can engage in. Now, the first one I've got on here is what I like to call symmetrical fruit match. So this activity here, the children come up, they use the crayon or the pen or the pencil, and they can interact with the smartboard and touch and move and match each symmetrical fruit to each other. So it really helps the children understand fruits, their symmetrical partners, and also colours, shapes and objects. Now moving on to the next activity I've created, which I've already pre-done to show an understanding, this is a symmetrical butterfly. So originally it only had this half. Now the children have utilised the paints in the program to draw and match the colour sequence from the other side to make it a symmetrical butterfly. This helps children understand colours, they build fine motor development, they understand symmetry. So there's many different aspects to developing with the smartboard and engaging. So once you discuss with your class the meaning of symmetry, you can move on. Children learn to be engaged and confident learners, so we can relate this back to the ELF, the Early Years Learning Framework. So children become confident learners and appreciate their well-being within their surroundings. So children also develop through play experiences, building upon their fine motor skills, computer skills, technology awareness, cognitive development and language and literacy. That concludes our lesson for today. So I'd just like to thank everyone for participating. I'd really love to hear how you all guys go with your classes, and